Gemini, welcome into this reading. This is where you are going to play a game with your spiritual team, okay? In this reading, in all my readings actually, I connect you with your spiritual team and I allow you to see how in tune you are with them by choosing decks, but they're also going to be choosing decks using a pendulum. And many people are reporting that they are choosing all three decks over and over again. So let's see for you, Gemini, how many decks you're going to be choosing. But in this reading, we are specifically looking at the solar eclipse that is taking place on the 20th of April, which is going to be a solar eclipse in Aries. But it is coinciding with a new moon in Pisces and a lot of other astrological events that are taking place during this month, which even includes Saturn being born again after 28 years. Even this solar eclipse that is taking place, which is in Aries, we have not seen this solar eclipse in 18 years. So the events that are unfolding in the month of April are going to be affecting you and your life and the direction that you're going to be going in for the next 12 months. So we are looking at certain situations, especially because of Pisces being new moon. It literally means you're going to be looking at different aspects of your life, not just on a one-sided, but almost as if you're looking at both sides of the coin, meaning that you'll be looking at the emotional side of things as well as the practical side of things, meaning you may look at money, but also are you happy with how you're making money. But a lot of the things that will be coming through for you is going to be tied to fated events coming into your life. But let's get into the choosing of the oracle decks, which I do with the pendulum. This is where you're going to have some fun. I'm going to connect you to your spiritual team and see how you guys are so connected. Even if you don't choose all three, it literally means you're so connected. How are you not choosing any deck at all? It means that there's a lot of information in this reading that needs to be told to you and things that need to be revealed to you. Let's get into the choosing part of the reading. Gemini, this is where you are going to participate in the reading. You are going to choose three different decks on the table, and then I'm going to allow your spiritual team using the pendulum to also choose three. And I am always blown away in every one of the readings that I do because so many people are choosing 3 out of 3, and it's so awesome for me. It's amazing to see that because it means that you are so connected to your spiritual guides already and you may not even know it. So it's quite a wake-up call to see that. But remember, even if you get 2 or even 1, it just means that that card is extremely important for you. There's a very important message for you there. If you don't even get 1, it literally means your spirit guides are still communicating with you. It means that there is something in this reading that is hidden from you. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to name the decks for you. We have got Moonology, we've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart, the Fairy Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle, Sufi Messages Oracle. We have got the Sacred Traveler of the Heart and Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck. So before we begin, if you've already chosen decks, you can just skip a little bit forward. Otherwise, you can participate with me if you're not sure exactly which decks to go with. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's connect you. Let's put you in the same energy as your spiritual team. Okay, so first of all, take a deep breath in. Hold the breath just for a few seconds and release it. Take another deep breath in. Hold the breath and imagine a light at the top of your head, like a very bright light shining at the top of your head that is connecting you to the universe and all that is. Release the breath again. Take a third deep breath in, hold it, and I'm asking your spirit guides at this time to connect with you, to become at one with you, and you guys can form this understanding between the two of each other that you can communicate, that you are connected, and that you are always connected. Release your breath. Now, choose 3 of the decks. If you have to, you can pause or you can continue moving forward if you've already done so. And comment below how many you get right. So let's have a look and see the first deck for my Geminis out there at this moment in time, which is a deck that has information with regards to the upcoming solar eclipse that is going to be happening. Okay, so we've got Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck. The second deck, let's see what is going on here. And remember, this reading is going to be valid for about 12 months after I release it, because of the energy of the 20th of April that is going to be affecting your zodiac sign for the next 12 months. Okay, It went a bit low, it bumped, but I think it's because we were meant to stop at the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So let's go for it. Let's have a look and see. The last oracle deck that we need to see at this moment that's got an important message for Gemini at this time. Where do we need to go and what do we need to see? Spirit Animal Oracle. Love this deck so much. There we go. We've got angels and ancestors. We've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart. It's got to do with your emotion. And Spirit Guide Oracle, a Spirit Animal Oracle. There we go. Let's get into your reading and have a look and see what information will come from these 3 decks for you. There we go, Gemini. We have got the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. We have got Psychic Tarot of the Heart. And we've got Spirit Animal Oracle. I swear if I say Spirit Guide Oracle one more with this deck, I know Spirit Guide's going, please go to Spirit Guide Oracle. I must go and check where I can find one. So let's get into this reading and have a look and see what is the main events that are coming in around you at this time. What is going on here with regards to the energies that we're going to be seeing coming in for you over the next couple of months, literally to about a year. This is the first eclipse of 2023, so I feel like it's a very powerful one because a lot of events are happening at this time. I also feel like events that are happening because right after the eclipse we're moving into Mercury retrograde. Fun. But the eclipse has got something to do with the Mercury retrograde because you've got the solar eclipse in Aries in the sun. We're having the sun that's literally being eclipsed. So it means that there may be a time where you get a bit confused. Do be aware of this right after the eclipse happens, especially because you're moving into Mercury retrograde. But it might bring up some emotions for you or things from the past, but it's got to do with you seeing the truth about something and then being able to get clarity, because once happens in the solar eclipse, there is a moment of darkness or an hour or 2 of darkness, and then the sun reveals itself again. So there'll be a brand new clarity that comes in for you. It's going to be a very interesting reading. So let's see what is the first card that comes up. Wow, I've actually got 2 cards. So you know what? And it's 2 cards that's got to do with animals. You are going for a Gemini. You would need 2 cards, being the twins. So we have got Stag, Trust and Thrive, and Trust Your Instincts, Animal Guardian. So you got 2 animal vibes coming in from this deck. And I do have a Spirit Animal Oracle as well, which is quite interesting. You may have a love for animals of all kinds. So I do see they say trust and thrive. So it looks to me like there is going to be an increase in your finances or your living or what you're doing, but you need to trust what you're doing. And to trust this, it does involve some kind of feeling that you're having. This could have to do with money. I've got to tell you, a lot of green showing up in the first 2 cards there. It's almost as if there's something that you might want to do or something that is calling you, but at the same time, you might not be sure if you should go for it. And do remember, when I do take out the tarot cards, I'm going to change the direction of the camera and we're going to look what the tarot cards look like on the table. But first of all, let's get these oracle cards out. I feel like there could be a change coming in for you, but it's something that you need to trust. So it could be something new coming in, but I also feel like it's fated for you as well. And let's see in which direction are we going here. Is it something new unfolding in the next 12 months? Could be a bit scary for you, but I feel like you should go for it. Control. You got the Strength card coming in. That's an excellent card to have come in here. The Strength card coming in here, it's very interesting because when you have an amazing card like the Strength card coming in, to have something happen, you need to have control. I think we're looking at the practical side of life. So there is something new coming in here with regards to what you do. The practical side of life, because you need to have control to be able to create something. So if you have a goal that you're working on or something that you want to create, you need to have discipline. You need to have control over yourself to be able to do so, because you can be going, you know what, I want to start a business, or I want to go and maybe study further, get educated. It takes self-control to be able to make yourself to get up and do certain things. So I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like you already kind of maybe know what this is. For others of you, this could be revealed to you, and it's like a moment where you're going to have to stand up and almost like take control of yourself, to put yourself in a place of strength. To be in self-control, it's the strongest place you can ever be in your own self. And that is basically, it involves discipline, it involves focus, it involves even trusting and, having all these energies. And I noticed something here as well. I just noticed this. You got 2 cards that say trust. You got Trust and Thrive and Trust Your Instincts. So you got 2 cards rocking up here that literally say trust. So I feel as if there's something coming in here that is different for you, that's going to require you to trust yourself and the world around you, that is going to thrive. And I feel like, honestly, it says trust and thrive. So really, and to have the strength card come up as well, that's an indication that you can go very far in something here. I feel like it's a new direction you're taking. That's the vibe I keep feeling. I feel like you're moving in a new direction, and I also feel like it could have something to do with what you do for a living, okay, because of the control energy. See the big picture. You got giraffe spirit, beautiful energy. See the big picture. There's this really giraffes about an hour away from my house. If you're traveling on the road, you can stop there and have lunch, and there's like giraffes walking around, but not at the tables where you're eating, over there. Anyway, so because I live in South Africa. So with the trust and thrive energy, see the big picture. So they are telling you, it's coming back to this. I feel like you could be having a change, to be honest with you. Maybe like a change. I feel like it's such a big change that it requires you to really trust what is going to happen. You might have a change in your career with this kind of action, this kind of a call to action kind of vibe coming in here. I feel like you're going to have to, I dropped the card, by the way, on the ground. I'll pick it up now. So I feel like as if, and you're going to have to trust something here with regards to, I do feel like it's something that your instincts are going to tell you, I feel like I want to do this. For a lot of you, you may have been thinking, and I feel like we're talking about career with this energy, with the control energy, because I mean, it can be something else for others of you. Maybe you want to go on a health journey, or you want to change your life in some kind of way. But for a lot of you, I feel like we're looking at your career and what you do for a living, because it comes back to the stag energy of wanting to thrive. And to thrive in your life, you literally need to be able to trust. I've just noticed something. There's stag horns there, and there's also stag horns there. Isn't that interesting? And the energy of the stag is always got to do with strength. It's got to do with like the leader of the forest, or being the one, the like the king of the forest kind of like vibe. That's how I always pick it up with the stag energy. It's also a very strong energy, coming back to the strength card. So let's get into your tarot reading. Let's look and see what tarot cards will come out for you. And let's see more information with regards to what can be unfolding for you over the next 12 months. So here we go. Remember, we have got the stag energy. Lucky for you, got 2 cards, trust and thrive. Interesting enough, it says trust in your intuition. I've just noticed something else when I was busy on the table here. Yes, you've got 2 stag horns coming up here, but you've also got 2 people with wings on their shoulders. The wings are not in flight mode, although the owl's wings are. So I feel like you're going to have some kind of strength inside of you, or control or determination here, that's going to allow you to maybe fly to heights higher than what you've been. Because why I'm saying that is the giraffe spirit that rocked up here. With the giraffe spirit coming in here, it says see the bigger picture. And in Africa, I mean, the giraffe is one of the tallest creatures around. You can see above everyone else, gets to the top of the branches. It eats the leaves at the top of the branches that nobody else can get to. So you may be having a change. I feel like it's got to do with your career, I'll be honest with you. A change in your career over the next 12 months. This could be you leaving current employment, completely going in a new direction, maybe starting a business, becoming self-employed. This could be you even deciding to go back and educate yourself differently, in a different kind of way, to change direction in what you are doing. I feel like this is where you're going to have to trust yourself here. There could even be an opportunity that comes in here that's something completely different from what you're used to. So let's get into your reading and have a look and see. The 5 of fire. Okay, interesting vibe coming up there. The 8 of air. So currently right now, interestingly enough, I feel like you're a little bit stuck with regards to what you're doing for a living. So a lot of you are not too happy where you are. Maybe you feel like you're not going anywhere. Okay. The 9 of fire. Yeah, there's a blocked energy here. So let's see. Oh, wow. We've got the chariot card. Not for long. This is the year for you where there's going to be a chariot movement coming up for you. Let's see what else is coming in here. The king of fire, that's what we like to see. The 5 of water, that's what we want to see. We want to see this kind of energy. You got 2 5s right at the end of each of the cards, okay? Let me try to fit them all in nicely. So you got 2 5s here at both sides of this reading. It's got to do with how you're feeling in your life, especially with this 9 of fire and the 8 of air being there. So let's see what else comes up. There we go. Ace of earth. This is the beginning of something here. 10 of earth. Oh my goodness gracious me. Gemini, goodness me. That is a lot of abundance coming your way. The 8 of earth. It's definitely got to do with your work. I do feel like you're changing direction somehow in your career here. Lover's card. Yeah, you are in your own reading. Underneath the Chariot, which is Cancer, Gemini. This is meant for you. This is fated. The direction that you're going in is moving into Gemini with the Lover's card coming in here. So I feel like, yes, this is a fated event that's going to take place for you here. The Page of Earth. We've got so much abundance up above here. And the 6 of Earth. That cannot be. I am blown away. How is that even possible with the Magician? And I've noticed the Magician has been present in every one of the readings that I've been doing. So this is so interesting. Let's get into the rest of the reading of this tarot. I'm going to go into each one of these cards, get the information from you, form spirit guides to give to you. Wow, so your reading, Gemini. Congratulations, first of all. I feel like at the moment, a lot of you are frustrated in what you're doing for a living. I feel like the career that you're in, or what you thought you wanted to do, may not be giving you the emotional satisfaction. And we're coming right back to both sides of the coin with that Pisces energy. Pisces is a very emotional sign. And I know Gemini, sometimes you guys are not that emotional as Pisces would be, but because you got that new moon in Pisces with that solar eclipse, it's going to make you look at your life and how you're experiencing it every single day, because a lot of our day is spent doing what we need to be doing for a living. The most of the day is spent giving ourselves to our career, and I see you looking at that aspect. There's a lot of things here with the 5 of water. There's the emotion, okay, and the 5 of fire. There's the problem solving abilities, the issues that you are dealing with, things that are, this is why you may need to, this is why you have it. This is the problem here. I feel like the massive problem as well comes up with these energies here. Your Ace of Swords. So your Ace of Swords, first of all, is going nowhere. Okay, so you may feel like you are going nowhere in your career. You may feel like you are stuck somehow, or you're unable to really flourish the way you want to flourish, or you feel as if you're stifling yourself. Either which way, it's either because you're not getting anywhere in your career, or you can't go any further. Maybe you've reached where you're going to go, and you're kind of like going, is this it for me? I don't feel like I want to be here. I feel like I'm stuck. And I do feel like a very close energy coming up here for you. It's almost as if you're not really sure. I see how she's got the stars hanging in the darkness there. It's almost like she's looking at her hopes and dreams with the stars hanging down there. And she's like kind of going like, I don't know if I'll be able to change this. I don't know if I can change this. You might have some ideas of what you would like to be doing, but you don't know quite how it's going to come about. Or for some of you guys, you might know what you want to do. You're just not sure if you're going to go for it or not. With regards to these two energies totally coming up in the Pisces vibe, this is how you operate in life. This is how you solve problems. This is how you're feeling about it. Okay, now I feel like you're feeling stuck with that 8 of Swords being there. But what you need to know, I feel as if in the next 12 months, you really need to trust your intuition here. You need to trust your vibe, okay? Because you do have this energy coming in of you needing to trust. Because let me tell you something, yes, there is a whole bunch of trusting and thriving coming up here. This entire top row blows my mind with all the pentacles that have come up here. You've got events taking place all of a sudden. It could come from you. It could come from you with the King of Fire, because the King of Fire or King of Wands energy is got to do with the way you feel in life. It's got to do with creation. It's got to do with inspiration. It's got to do with motivation, living life to the fullest, having fire burning inside of you. You know that feeling when you just get up in the morning and you want to go, 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 go. That would be King of Fire. Very outgoing, very enjoys people, very charismatic, feels, you know, that great feeling when you get that amazing feeling sometime and you just wake up and you're like, woohoo, I'm on top of the world. That is this feeling. And it is coming in with a Chariot next to it, which is Cancer in your reading. So there is some kind of movement that takes place here with Cancer. and it lights the fire inside of you. This could be something that's already burning and you're not sure if you should go for it. And there's this moment of you going, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for this. I'm doing this. And you just seem to want to go for it. It's almost like nothing can hold you back or nothing can stop you at this moment. And you're going for something here. It's like you know the direction you want to go in and you're just going to go. It's like you're putting the pedal to the metal, you know what I mean? And you're going, and it's like nothing will stop me. I feel like I just want to change something. There's also a feeling of needing to change something. I feel the feeling of needing to change something has got to do with the fact that events coming in for you with regards to career, what you do for a living, how you make money, they're attached to something that you're meant to be doing. That's why we could be having this intuition coming up in your reading. Sometimes something that calls us or something that makes us feel like this, it's your life purpose calling you, literally. It's what you're meant to be doing. And it will call you, it will pull you, it will make you want to go in that direction. And it will also, on the other hand, make you feel very, very uncomfortable where you currently are. So life sometimes will make you uncomfortable where you are to move you to where you're meant to be. So I see a lot of that kind of energy coming up. You could be getting restless with regards to where you are. You feel like there's no more growth because there is no more growth. You've gotten to the height of where you can go in the place that you are. You're outgrowing it now. We've got this new beginning coming in right after this feeling of movement, inspiration, change. It's amazing. I mean, this is the thriving that we want to see. Excuse me. With this energy coming in here, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, the stag one more time. You've got 3 stags vibes in your reading. Whoa, this is so cool. In fact, there's quite a lot going on here. I'll show you. You've got actually a couple of stags. This is good. There's a lot of money. It's a lot of abundance, a lot of power, a lot of strength, going back to the strength card. Okay, so I feel this is a very good reading. You're going to a place that you are stronger in life than what you are now. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles right next to it. There's your thriving. Whatever this change is, it's going to involve you working, because next to it we've got the 8 of Pentacles, and that is practice. You can literally see the violin over there. And whenever somebody, or cello, whenever somebody is practicing any musical instrument, you know, they're putting a lot of hours, they practice for hours and hours to get it to perfection. And I see that's why we have the control energy coming up as well, because you need to be able to control yourself, to be able to make yourself do that. And that's one of the secrets. Okay, if you don't have self-control to be able to say, oh, now I'm going to get up and do this, then you will never do it. So literally, I see you putting in this effort. I see you doing it. I see you making it happen. And just almost an energy of karma coming in with this 8 of Pentacles. It's like the more effort you put in, the more you do it, the more you focus here. Really focus, the higher you're going to get here. You can get all the way, anywhere in between the Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. It just depends on how much you're going to put in. You can make it. This is big. I feel like the limitation here of what can happen, it's unlimited to me. It feels very unlimited. The amount of change that can happen in your career, the success that you can reach, it's really unlimited. It's all up to you and how much you're going to push. Okay, next to that, we've got your beautiful energy coming in here with the Lovers card, the Gemini vibes coming up here. Beautiful vibes. I love it so much because it shows to me, when I see the Chariot card underneath this Gemini's energy, it shows me that this is your path. This is where you're meant to go. This is what you're meant to be doing. And you've been made uncomfortable where you are so that you can be putting yourself into where you're meant to be. I see gates at the back there, so I feel like you're going to be going through those gates. The Lovers card is another way of saying this is the right path for you. Go through the door. It is your door. I always like to say that to everyone, it's your door. Okay, so I see this change taking place for you. I feel like this is something totally new to you because of the Page of Earth coming in here. Then he's also wearing stag horns, and you've got another stag in your reading. It's pretty amazing, beautiful one as well. It looks like it's a white stag. It's gorgeous. I hope that's a stag. They all look the same. We don't have stags in my country, so it's my knowledge only of what I see in the tarot cards. So with regards to this energy, whatever it is you're going to be doing here in your career, its page. So it means it's new to you. And that's what could be bringing in the excitement at the end of the day. I do feel like you're going to start at the page and you're going to end at the king. Okay, I feel like you will start out something new. You may be having to learn some new things, change how you do things. It's very, very new to you, and you may feel like, okay, I'm a beginner, but I feel like, wow, you're really meant to do this, because you're not just a beginner, you're also very, very capable of doing this. You're very, very capable of being able to create that 10 of Pentacles that you're looking for. And I feel as if literally the 6 of Pentacles means giving and taking. So it means going back to the earth again. You're literally, whatever you put in, you will receive back with the 6 of Pentacles. So if you push hard here and you give it your all, I feel as if you could go beyond what you're expecting. And remember, it's okay to kind of like sometimes do this energy. Sometimes I feel like the magician card means, especially with the control card coming up here, I feel as if the magician card with all this energy means give it your all. Just for the next 12 months. What have you got to lose? You know, you got everything to lose if you don't do it, because there's a lot being offered to you here. So it's like, give it your all. Put all your effort into it. You are capable. You are very, very capable with this energy coming in. Everything you need, even though you may feel like a beginner, you know, you may feel as if, okay, I'm just new to this whole thing. It's very different for me. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Congratulations. The moment you feel as if you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you feel uncomfortable, just know you're moving in the right direction. Okay, anything that makes you feel like, I don't think I know what I'm doing, hallelujah, it's your path. The moment you're feeling like, this is so new to me, this is so different, I hope I know what I'm doing, congratulations, you're about to expand your world. And that's how it feels. The moment you kind of go, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway, that is when you create this flow of energy towards you. That is when you're actually growing. When you're not growing, when you're stuck, it's when you get into that humdrum energy of every single day, it's the same thing day in and day out, my life is never changing. That is not good. That's stagnant energy. Energy needs to be flowing and growing and changing all the time. And that's what this means. The King of Wands, any Wands energy, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, very creative, inspirational energies, very quick moving, flowing, fiery, mutable vibes. And that's what you're looking for. We don't want to get stuck into life, because when we look back at our life, it's like, in fact, for me, I feel like that's where depression begins. We get depressed when we become stuck in a place that we're not meant to be in, or it's no longer meant for us. Remember, just because you chose something when you were younger, say when you were in university, you said, I'm going to be doing this, and you're going to be doing that for the rest of your life. Some people, yes, they do it, they're happy. Other people, they outgrow it. And it is normal to do so. It is normal to change who you are, and it's actually expected to do so. We're expected to change and evolve throughout our lifetimes. And I feel like you're outgrowing a certain stage of your life here, and you're going to be moving into a new one. Very exciting energy, very much associated with money, career, and what can come towards you with regards to that. But I feel like this is putting fire back into your life. I feel like whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you will get paid generously for this, just for that alone. And not only will you get paid generously, it's something that's very close to your heart. So it's something that you're going to absolutely love doing, but you're going to get paid for it as well. So it's a double bonus for you. I would say, see what unfolds for you over the next 12 months. Really, really do not be afraid to step into what is calling you. Because if you do so, you got the opportunity to get that Ace of Pentacles coming in straight up to the 10 of Pentacles. And for that, I would definitely step out of my comfort zone. There we go. Thank you so much, my beautiful Geminis. I hope this reading resonates with you and helps you in any which way. I'm sending my absolute love, and I'm sending blessings to you for this energy to flow very fluidly as it shows up here in the Chariot card for you. I'm sending my love. Bye.